The Night the Lion Slept. A MoonWhispers bedtime story. Tonight, the desert wind moved softly across the ancient stones. The city had fallen quiet, its restless noise finally surrendering to the gentle stillness of night. Windows darkened one by one. Doors closed. Voices faded. But in one quiet room, a man remained awake. His name was Daniel. He was no longer young. His hair carried the silver of many seasons. His hands had known both labor and rest. And his heart had learned something few ever truly understand. Peace does not come from safety. It comes from trust. Daniel walked slowly to the window and looked up. Above him, the stars burned with silent faithfulness, just as they always had. They did not hurry. They did not fear. They simply remained. And so did he. For Daniel lived in a land where trust was not always welcomed. There were those who feared his peace, because they did not understand it. They watched him. They waited. And they searched for a way to silence the quiet strength within him. Not with swords, but with a law. A law that would turn trust into danger. And when the law was spoken, the city trembled. But Daniel did not. That night, as he had done so many nights before, Daniel knelt beside his window. Not to resist, not to fight, but simply to trust. The stars watched in silence. The wind listened. And Daniel's heart remained at rest. But by morning the footsteps came. Heavy, certain, unavoidable. They did not shout. They did not need to. The law had already spoken. And so Daniel was taken, not to a battlefield, but to a den where lions lived, creatures of strength, creatures of hunger, creatures of instinct. The stone was moved. The opening waited. And Daniel was lowered into the darkness. The stone closed above him. And night came again. Inside the den, the air was still. The lions stirred. Their breathing slow. Their presence undeniable. Yet Daniel did not run. He did not shout. He did not tremble. Instead, he sat, quietly, gently, as he had beneath so many night skies before. Because Daniel knew something the darkness did not. He was not alone. The same presence that had walked with him through every silent trial was there now. The lions moved closer. Their eyes reflected the faint light. Their strength was real. But so was his peace. And slowly, something unexpected happened. The lions did not roar. They did not strike. They lay down, one by one, as if the same quiet peace that lived within Daniel had reached them too. And in that place where fear was expected, rest appeared instead. Daniel leaned against the cool stone wall. His breathing slowed. His eyes grew heavy. And in the presence of lions, Daniel slept. Morning came softly. Light returned to the sky. The stone was rolled away. And those who looked inside expected silence. But they found something else. A man at peace. Unharmed. Unshaken. Unbroken. Because true peace had never depended on the absence of danger. It had always depended on the presence of trust. And tonight, as you rest beneath your own quiet sky, remember this gentle truth. Peace is not found in perfect circumstances. It is found in a steady heart, a trusting heart, a resting heart, even when the world feels uncertain. Even when the night feels deep, peace can still find you. And like Daniel in the quiet den, you too can rest. You too can breathe. You too can sleep in peace.